Breakthrough Miami is an award-winning, evidence-based academic and social enrichment program that uses a unique students teaching students model to help the youth from underrepresented communities in South Florida reach their full potential. I had the opportunity to speak with Lorianne Cox, CEO of Breakthrough Miami, about the organization and how it is transforming the lives of its scholars.
Breakthrough Miami has served as an opportunity generator in our community for over 30 years. Our unparalleled 8-year tuition-free academic and social enrichment program uses a unique students teaching students model to create a rigorous, vibrant learning community where highly motivated, traditionally underrepresented 5th through 12th grade students are supported to achieve post-secondary success and to go on to be the leaders that they're meant to be in life. Our secondary mission is also to ensure that emerging leaders are inspired to become the next generation of educators and advocates. And we deliver this program at 6 sites across Miami-Dade County, and in the summer that expands to 8, and that's at Ransom Everglades School, Gulliver Prep, Palmer Trinity School, Carrollton, Miami Country Day, the University of Miami, and in the summer also at FIU and at Beacon College Prep. Breakthrough's impact in our community is extremely important when you think about the fact that our students, our scholars, the children of this community are the architects of the future. We are investing in nurturing and exposing our scholars to endless opportunities so that they can unlock their potential and catch their dreams. At Breakthrough, we don't talk about chasing dreams. We talk about catching it because we are confident that our scholars are going to be prepared and supported to be able to do that. And we're able to do that really powered by partnerships. We partner with the host schools that we're a part of and a lot of essential other community organizations like Miami Waterkeepers and the Miami Dolphins Football Unites and the Perez Art Museum Miami. There's just endless support. We recognize the power of coming together as a community and leveraging strengths. As a matter of fact, those are the values that we absolutely encourage in our scholars as well, because we know that together, the impact that we can have is just exponential. Every year, Breakthrough serves 1,300 students. We are proud to welcome to our incoming class of rising 5th graders, 250 students more or less each year. And we go out into the community and we really look for students who are highly motivated, very curious about learning, high academic achieving. And we are looking at students from each area of Miami. So as far as Florida City to the northernmost point in Miami Gardens. We are really going through and combing through our schools and our community centers and looking for those students who, when our team goes into schools, so think about this, 4th graders who say, yes, I want to do more, be more, learn more. I want to go to school on Saturdays. I want to attend Summer Institute for the next 8 years. I want to make an 8-year commitment, and we join them in making that 8-year commitment to them also. And we're looking at students who, meet a couple of criteria. So we look at, are they going to be the first generation in their family to go to college? We look at if they're from homes where another language other than English is spoken. We look at whether they're from single family households. Are they children of immigrants? Are they immigrants themselves? We look at need-based criteria as well. And we try to ensure that each of our classes have good representation of at least 2 or 3 of those criteria. And the reason why we do that is because traditionally it is seen that these are students that do not go on to college. And we know that the only thing that separates them from being able to accomplish that is the opportunity. And so we're reaching out into the community as far and as wide as we can to identify those students who we know have it in them, absolutely, and that we will be just really enriched by being a part of their journey and seeing them fulfill their purpose in life. The activities are endless. We really focus in on the traditional academic core subjects, but of course, learning in a different manner. We're really looking at project-based learning. We want to make sure that we are tapping into the critical thinking skills of our scholars, that they're able to connect the dots, that they're able to build bridges of understanding. So really looking at a lot of real life work, real life case studies as well. The field trips are depending on the strand that they're in, depending on what grade level they're in. The field trips will focus on environmental issues, arts and culture, entrepreneurship. We have various strands. And the idea is, as they're going through that last of their elementary school year through their middle school years, that we're exposing them to all of the key components that makes up our community, but also the areas that they can focus in academically when they start thinking about what they'd like to do and the leaders that they'd like to be in the future. The other enrichment activities that our scholars have the opportunity to be exposed to are wide-ranging. It's important to us that our scholars all have the opportunity to learn to swim or to develop their swimming skills. So that's a part of what happens every year in the summer. We also invite them to really learn chess because that can be applied to life. So much of the skills that they learn there. Also, speech and debate is a big part of the exposure at a lot of our host site schools, as well as robotics, and everything from, really art and music. And a lot of that is influenced every year by our teaching fellows, who we hire 150 teaching fellows, which are age 17 to 24-year-olds from across the country and locally as well. And they really bring to the table what becomes the electives. They share those activities that they love. And so, some of the favorite ones that I've observed is, yoga and mindfulness, spoken word, but also playing the ukulele. A lot of things that are skills that, our scholars can take with them that can be a part of their self-care routines. And of course, another area that we really focus on that really becomes life skills is also organizational skills, time management, all of those executive functioning skills that makes a difference in ensuring that who they are and their strengths and their knowledge, that they're able to all put that together and apply that to their lives to ensure that they are successful. When I think about how the actions and activities of Breakthrough Miami transforms the scholars, I can't help but to smile because for me, that transformation absolutely happens in the scholars, but it is a transformation and a reinforcement as well for all that make up our Breakthrough Miami village. It is really inspiring and really reassuring, even as adults, to have an understanding that there is this community of support. That what we're doing is encouraging our scholars to dream big and to pursue those dreams and to walk directly towards and through challenges, knowing that even in our toughest moments, we are learning and transforming and unleashing, unlocking what we like to think of as our superpowers. And I think that that is something that not only our scholars benefit from, but also the adults and the other young people who are surrounding the program. We can all be reminded of that. I also think that it is important that I share that one of the simplest things is to be vocal, to speak about the things that you care about, to be intentional about your actions, to advocate for what you believe in, and to seek to engage in dialogue with those who may not have the same beliefs and backgrounds and practices as you do, to develop greater understanding and to think about how together we can all achieve solutions for the issues that we're all concerned about. Really, really thinking about how we can together have an impact on the community that we live in and the legacy that we leave behind. And so yes, absolutely. Are our scholars going on and going to the best schools for them? Are they going on to college and thriving? Are they becoming leaders in their community, being involved even as high school students, college students, and then adults, learning to give back? 100%. 100%. I think what they're also doing as well is really strengthening that belief in themselves and that belief in each other and what we can all do together as a community. We encourage the entire community to really think about the talented young students, fourth graders that you know, or rising fourth, rising fifth graders that you know, and to really be thinking about preparing for that application process. We start recruiting every year in October, and applications open by November and December of every year. It's important to gather together all of your school records, have conversations with your teachers, your favorite teachers, to get recommendations, prepare all of your test results, and start thinking about, how you want to be spending your weekends. Thinking about, how am I going to make space for my growth or for my child's growth so that they're able to attend our programs on Saturdays and to dedicate 6 weeks every summer. And most importantly, take the step, apply.